Oh, hello. This is a video about boots, but not a video like any other boots. But first of all, to Goods Report, who said 2 days ago, "You want accountability? Where's the video, Magoo? You're lagging." Shit. Oh! I'm sorry! See what you made me do? See what you made me do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, this video is going to be about Red Wing boots. Now, since I started my channel, and I started uploading the Red Wing or Wolverine videos, every year I get, what about Red Wing? What about Red Wing? I tried 1907s, they fit terribly. I went through a couple different sizes, they were all awful. I returned all of them. Started looking again, really wanted to figure out what was going on with these Red Wing things, and I came across the boot and I bought it. Red Wing 875. So let me first talk about the boot, then I'm going to talk about my Red Wing experience. So this is the left boot. I've had these for a couple months. I wanted to make sure that I was going to be sticking with them before I uploaded any kind of video on them. And you'll see there, and of course you got your doodads there. Other boot. Right away, like a couple days in, I got this huge gouge here. I cut like a flap in the leather. Seems to be alright. I don't know where it came from, but just cleaning and conditioning it, it'll probably just eventually blend back in. Let me see here. And there's that. Here. Oh yeah, and I've seen some people talk about this too. This really did, I mean, this happened very, very quickly. Okay. What are my thoughts? So far. I like them. I like them aesthetically a lot. But they hurt my foot a lot. I'm hoping, one of the things you always hear about Red Wing, notoriously, they have a difficult break-in period. My hope is that these will eventually soften up and be a lot better. But at this point, the main issue is the footbed and it hurting the bottom of my feet, the soles of my feet, right, the soles of my feet. And no matter what I do, no matter what socks I wear, no matter how short, long, whatever I do, it hurts immensely. So I'm hoping those break in relatively soon. But then my question is, so let's say these break in, these feel really comfortable and everything's good to go, and then I go get them just about the time they need to be resoled. Then I get them resoled. Well, this is all brand new. Do I have to start that all over again? I don't know. Seems like I might have to. You can already see I'm starting to get a little bit of a wear pattern back here, ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. But they lace up really well. They get very snug. You can get a good snug fit, you can get a good loose fit, depending on what you want. It holds very well here, but I do have issues up here, which I'll explain to in my experience with the Wolverine store. The other downside I've had with these is that you can see here, this is stitched, and this leather is kind of pinched together. Well, when they pinch it together, they run a bead of glue around there. Well, after only 2 months, 3 months, 2 months, you can see this is splitting already. And I don't handle these differently than any of my other boots. And it's already splitting there. Now, because it's sewed here and here, I think we're going to be okay. Is this like an ASMR vibe? You go down. If you look at the glue, sir, are you aware that there is contaminants in your water system? So, you've got that glue there. Now, the problem with the glue is that as it's coming apart, it's getting fur, animal hair, which is fur, dirt, dust, and all kinds of other particulates and debris in there. And so I'm always constantly doing this to try to pick that out. Now, Red Wing has a robust service and repair. So I'm hoping if anything goes wrong, that's going to be there for me. Now, as far as my experience with the store goes, here's how it happened. I go to the first Red Wing retailer, and the person, when I walk in, they're at their desk on the other side of the store. They don't get up, they don't say hello, they don't come see me, they don't anything. So I have to go over and say, I'm looking for the Red Wing 875s. We don't have them. Okay. Wow. Do you get them? Are you not in stock? Is this, you know? So they said, no, but the store 30 minutes away might have them. Ow! So I go 30 minutes away. I talk with somebody there. The first person I talk to, very rude. No, we don't have them. Okay. Do you get them in? Do you whatever? Well, we may have some in the back. Oh, okay, so you have them? Well, yeah, but we have very few of them. All right. What about like in a 13? Well, yeah. Yeah, we have that. Can I have it? So that was irritating. So then the second person I met with, we put on the shoe. I go, it fits good here. It goes to like here, which seems like it's too short. My foot's too short. She's like, well, as long as you don't feel the stitching, you should be fine. But really though? Because the problem with Red Wing is they have a 12, they have a 13, but they don't have a 12 and a half. 12 and a half would fit me on the money. 12 would be too small. And so the 13 would be a bit too big. But here's the thing. Over time, it's gotten better. It's more comfortable. It feels a little bit clunky when I first put it on. But for what Red Wing calls a fit expert, that was kind of lacking. And here's the thing, I think corporate Red Wing definitely wants a vibe, definitely wants their people to treat customers a certain way, and wants their customers to have an experience. But it seems like in the two places that I went, one was, like I said, they're about 30 minutes separated with two different towns in between them. What the corporate vision is not lining up with what the retail locations are doing. And it's very disconnected, and it felt like I was going into a dollar store asking the person if they have filet mignon or something along those lines. If you understand my analogy here. Because it's like, these aren't cheap. I'm gonna drop well over $200 for these, and in some of their boots, $300, $400, $500. So please, help me be confident in my purchase. That's what it all goes back to. I don't need to be fawned over. I don't need to be, oh, sir, here's the red carpet, here's the water, whatever. Just help me be confident in my purchase so that I know that my money was well spent. That's it. So that's my opinion on these Red Wings so far. It's kind of not a full detailed video because not a lot has happened with them. I'm going to keep them. I'm not going to give them away. I'm going to try to keep seeing if these will break in and actually get comfortable, and then where we go from there. I've worn these so far for regular outings, yard work, all putzing around in the garage, all those kind of things that you would normally do in boots. These have been through so far, and the leather-wise is holding up pretty good. It's just extremely uncomfortable, and the fit feels kind of weird, but I'm getting more used to it. The other thing with the Red Wing location I forgot to mention is at the end of it, she said, do you want me to do anything to your boots before you leave? I said, sure, do whatever you would do with the Oro Legacy stuff. And when I got these, for the first 20 seconds, they were like a light yellow. She's like, okay, comes back, brings them back, red, brownish red. She said, I put boot oil on them. I was like, all right, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Never had Red Wings. Well, then I come home, I'm looking up how to take care of them, I'm looking up information, and I see the Heritage site has specific cleaning products they mention, none of which are boot oil. And they mention a cream, there's like a foaming cleanser, and then a protectant spray. Nothing about boot oil. So I don't think that was the best thing to use on here. If you're gonna buy Red Wings, make sure you do your research ahead of time if you want them to do anything to your boot before you leave. Some people may not want to. I figured, why not? If I'm going to get somebody to actually do it, it saves me the time. And I can kind of look around for what I want to buy. So that's it. I hope you find this interesting. I hope you find this helpful. I hope I get some more people. I hope other people watch my video. Now, when am I going to upload these things? Probably with these, it's going to be September, October time is when you're going to see the follow-up. So unless something catastrophic happens, I won't do one this year. I will do one next September or October time. Show how these are breaking in. Other than that, comment if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. Subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't, that's alright. I understand. Otherwise, leave me a comment. But if you don't feel like talking, don't comment. Wherever you're at. I'm glad that you're here.